Hello, Gamer Geeks. As always, Ohio Gaming here, and we are back with the new series tonight. We are doing LA Noire, and we're doing it for first tonight. So, from now until 12:30, you're gonna get me. I started to dibble dabble in the, last year. And I stopped the series because I couldn't figure out which profile I was using for the series and which profile I was using for myself. So I stopped it completely, and now this is just a blind run, and it's just going to be one profile. I'm not going to look at any hint or any score or nothing. I'm looking to enjoy the game as is. I don't look for any perfect rating. I'm just going to judge. As always, guys, to help me out, you can always hit that follow button, hit that like button to get more involved. And there's also probably a subscribe button. You can hit that. You'll have to pay a monthly fee. I really want to help me out. That would be greatly appreciated. As always, guys, let's do this. LA Noire. I'm looking to enjoy this game really, really good.
A city on the verge of greatness.
Can I turn substitutes on real quick? Yes.
A new type of city, based not
I'll
on the
stay
man,
quiet during
but on
this.
the automobile, the car, a symbol of freedom and vitality.
If you hear any noises, it's my dad, so I can't really help that. So.
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists, a city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents. We're not a 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries. That will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Brilliant.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command, fighting for that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. Who's on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling car 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a neutral morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to Tech.
Floyd, we
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Partner later on
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still find me, and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than one.
Alright.
Look at
There's
this
like a
junk.
newspaper somewhere close. Ain't nothing to expect. That's a bottle. Yeah, right here. These are papers that will give you updates on basically other parts of the story.
Dr.
Basically.
Fontaine,
I don't plan
Could
on
I
finding
have a
all
word?
of these.
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Now to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon.
Hold on
Courtney
for a
Sheldon.
second.
Second year doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress.
say yes. Given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to clear itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again. Through a combination of therapy and drug therapy are powerful tools. In the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering. Yes, doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patient cure for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
I don't know if you was able to hear all that, but I have my mic muted through some of it, and I don't know if that's gonna, like, if that will help the situation, if it will work or if it won't work. So I don't know. Let me know in the chat if it works.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at
Why does it say just cause? Hold on. I ain't supposed to say just cause. Hold on, dude. I'm checking something.
other people's trash.
Hold on, dude. Calm your tits. Checking something.
What have you got, Phelps? I tell you, I always get landed with this crap. We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
I'm trying to fix the stream so it war anymore, but it don't look like it's gonna fix it. For some reason it didn't fix it, son of a bitch. Okay. Well, the thing's in the title, so if it don't fix it, then it's whatever. What's this? Another bottle. Okay. Let me go back to the screen you guys are watching. Hopefully my screen works now. If not, that's cool too, I guess. My screen's probably not gonna work. It's alright though. I'll be alright. It'll work eventually.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the roof.
The hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
We're gonna cut. It's a pole. There's the gun.
Serial S71893. Two rounds fired. Shooter it up here. Interesting guy.
I'm trying to get this stream to work right on my end.
We
If
should
you wanna
follow up
chat
on this
with me,
now
I'll
before the
be,
perp tries to leave town.
Watching this, I will be watching the chat monitor that way because my stream ain't gonna work. So you guys will have to let me know how the stream is working on your end. If you're here talking, that would be my parents. So. I can already tell
We have the
Sassy don't
gun,
like me
Cole.
talking.
It's central. We could
She's
get
like
a commendation.
Because she's like, oh,
Show
but
some
they're
initiative,
streaming now,
Ralph.
gotta get away.
See if we can come up with an
Daddy's
owner.
streaming.
That's a long shot.
Fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Let's go. Store. And I'll get to your chats, so don't think I'm ignoring you.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem
I'm
to give
looking at
much
my
of a damn.
phone while I'm trying
Such
to
a
talk
little
to
Boy
people,
Scout,
so
Cole.
we can talk
You can't
about
wait to get
anything,
out of that
really. It's
uniform,
nothing
can you?
really-
You'd
this
rather
is all
round up
about
drunks than help
politics
old
or
ladies
anything
across
else.
the road?
Captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Hey Ralph, can I? Oh yeah, you don't move with A, you move with the right thumbstick. Oh my god, I forgot how different this game is. Considering GTA, you run with the A stick. How do you? I had to let Sassy out. Or anything, it will be depleted from your meter. For your.
Keep going straight.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you could do this. But yeah, it will be depleted from your badge honor.
Go right just now.
Alright. This is what I'm probably gonna do for the remainder of my game is if I drive
Take the
I'm
next
gonna
left.
have to-
Take the next right.
You're asking me, like, left, take the next right, like, okay.
Take this left.
Alright. Yeah, this game will help you through your first, basically, mission, so. Basically the tutorial level, or tutorial mission.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
I didn't want to
Smith
skip
&
this
Wesson.
because
Model 27,
I'm
registered
starting
Magnum.
a new series.
Chambered for
even though I know
357. Nickel
already
plated
all
with
the
pearl
things to do,
grips.
since I played it a
Same
year
gun used
ago.
by General Patton.
Suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27
Yeah,
with
just
pearl
got
grips, Cole.
Shot down.
You see it on
man.
there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder.
I just
203 South
just
Glass
guessed.
Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't...
Okay. In for a
Yeah, you can
penny, in
make
for a
them drive,
pound.
too.
Lead the way, Gunga Din.
That's probably what I'll do most of the missions, is have them drive.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
They're fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
I don't really like driving in this game. I don't really like driving in any game if I can keep from it. And yes, that includes Red Dead Redemption 2. Alright. Time to go in and
Schroeder, apartment 2.
knock the person's block off. Actually, I'll only be able to stream for an hour and a half. 'Cause I gotta go to work tomorrow, guys. First day back in the job after a full week, so I'll make it up to you, though, guys.
What do you guys
Don't worry,
want?
I'll make it up
I'm
to
Officer
you.
Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated
Hour
with
and a
pearl
half,
grips?
probably.
I might
So
be.
probably around.
What of it?
Then you'll be
Probably
surprised to
I'll
know
not
that
be
Scooter
able-
Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy?
That was a very...
Wah, 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 wah. Ooh.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph.
Let me see if
I'm gonna take a look
Wi-Fi
around.
will help first. That just aggravates me that says just cause. I don't know why it just does. It aggravates the hell out of me. Okay, turn on my Wi-Fi did. I don't know what my Twitch problem is when switching from like Wi-Fi into like stream, like cellular. It does that, and I don't know why. Turn pages.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner.
Long.
And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
I know the guy is moving, so obviously.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Sorry, I just kept quiet there to let the cutscene play. Wow, 6 viewers. Hey guys.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end.
All units in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle item 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
14 Adam, be advised suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Get down!
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air. Go! Hold it!
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn... Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there.
You should
Take
shut
it
up.
slow.
I was doing fine.
Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper. You gotta be closer.
I need someone to cover my six.
Ooh.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole.
What's splattered on the wall,
Should be all
man?
clear.
Damn.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing... So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and mute my mic every time a cutscene, like an actual cutscene, like not like when they're talking, but an actual cutscene.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you! He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me.
Ow.
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
Ass.
There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Ooh.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
That scream, like, ah!
Hey.
Ooh.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Yeah, Kelso probably got discharged. Where he's, like, not doing right and everything, so...
For every cop,
So
there's
those are
the
my
case that
chicken...
makes
Those are my,
gives you that leg up, gets you
social media
recognized
links
as the
if you
shining
wanna
new
check
star
them
in the
out.
squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
I am back now. Sorry about that.
Broad daylight, a crowded street. Now I've seen everything. C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
No. Step back. I guess you could check out his other hand. No. That's one little object, huh? Alright.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Alright, yes, it's a dead person.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
You want to converse with me in the chat, you can. I'll answer anything but politics.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Completed.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
In all my years,
Thank
I've
you.
never seen anything like.
I call in anything? No. Oh, yeah,
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
I'll have
Don't you people have anything
clipping up
better to
any
do?
missions.
Can I?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
This will tell you how
Your
to
pearl earrings, Miss Galetta.
do stuff
You've been
right.
paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu, Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Goleta. Is that what you want?
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Goleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
See, they do those eyes, they're not looking you directly in the eye, and you think they're lying.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Goleta.
Sometimes
even minor
they're not
details
telling
can
the
become
truth.
important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
You're behind the wheel.
I love how you can do this and have him drive. And sometimes it'll just skip right to the destination. Don't even have to worry about it. Shit.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help. Can you drive to this one?
I'll drive on some ones though, so there'll be nice drives, so it won't be all boring. I just don't like driving in this game because I'll end up messing it up, and I won't get a lot of experience points. Sorry about yawning, guys. It's been a long day. Seen Toy Story 4 today, which was something.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
No way!
Kalu, get back here!
He'll be alright. Just a little flesh wound.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
No way!
Yeah, just kick the blocks out.
Kalu, get back here!
My eggs were running.
Mercy!
Too late!
God damn!
Why I never.
Don't make it worse, Kalu! Stop or I will shoot!
Oh, that's what I had to do. Okay.
Edgar Kalu, you're under every gauge.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up above, relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case stops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who know from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. And the cat and the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Oh, really?
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Alright. Ain't this something? Back to doing what I was doing a year ago, but now I'm actually gonna finish this game.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Alright, we'll have to see what we find out.
I'm gonna make him take me to the pictures.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk.
For
You
your
were here in
song and
5
dance
minutes.
right now.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any
There's
favors.
a crime happening somewhere. Go find it.
Didn't mean to walk in here. Wrong way. Looks like a nice car. Wish I could drive
You
it.
know this place? Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? Work together, don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford, did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. Back home, did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
I didn't do it.
Sounds like you
I
had it
did
rough.
not do that.
I did my job. No one is saying you didn't.
I did not.
I did
do
6
that.
years as a patrolman.
All units, a 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian, believed to still be in the area. Code 2.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
What's your rush?
You can still catch him!
Oh, oops.
Now, are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Put the weapon down now! Put put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
You want me to paint the fucking sidewalk?
Nice. Couldn't complete that mission before, so glad that I got that done. If you want to help out the channel a little bit more, remember to hit that like button and hit that follow button. There also should be a subscription button as well. If you want to support the channel, you can donate $5 per month. I think $25 for 3 months, and I think $25 for a year, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, though. Which wouldn't be the first time I was wrong about. But it really would help me out a lot. Shit.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
That's gonna hurt.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officers
are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stiff.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work.
Yeah.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
I don't look very clean.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday? "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess.
Come on.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
I doubt it.
Talk to you in a second, dude. Check that. Huh. I don't want to use that unless I'm really, really stumped. And that's probably going to be one of the moments where I'm like, what do I do?
Brand name might give us something to go on. Advice?
Have a word with the witness.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. It's a strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
See, he has no reason to lie about that.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Yeah, you're driving though. So you have fun with that.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
I hope you guys are liking this series so far. After I'm done with this, we're going to have to end things. So, hang on for a second.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Sorry, I was taking my meds.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you,
Keeping
ma'am?
signs, man.
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Please hit that follow button and the
Just
like button if
outside
you're
the
liking
kitchen
this series
window.
so far.
At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Oh, I know why
Of
it says
course,
just cause
officer.
3, because I changed the
Anything
thing.
to help
but-
secure my husband's safety.
Oh well. Can't really do nothing about it now.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
I don't know why this
Junk.
would be... I don't know why that would be in there. I don't know, man. No, I'm not going to check anything in the living room.
Have a good look around.
I am
There's got to be
the
something
hell
in here to go
though.
on.
Checking in the bedroom. I can't check that. Is there anything to check on this? Like, can we investigate it further, or is it just done for? Okay. We can't check it any further. Alright. That's checking.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
That does seem a little bit fishy, don't it?
This must be Adrian's. Stencil.
Look at that.
So the
matches
glasses
the
are a
glasses.
match. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here? Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Another one. I didn't want to look for that. I wanted to use the phone. Where's the phone, man? And there's another newspaper.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves. want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
He was drug doctor. He gave you drugs, man.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
We need to check out back. Hello?
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
I think go right there. No. 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 I think go right there. This thing connects to that thing.
That won't work.
Really? This thing connects to that,
That looks
thing.
wrong.
No?
Doesn't go there.
That can't be right.
Man.
No, that won't work.
Man. Right, it goes right there. Eesh. Always picky.
That looks wrong.
No. Man, I didn't want it right there. I said right there. There you go. And this thing connects to that.
Doesn't go there.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh.
Yup.
Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Alright. We're still missing things, eh? Oh, Jesus. I'll check right here. What does this have to do with anything? What did that have to do with anything? You just freaking looked at flowers. Ooh. Big whoop. You do. Dot A. Man. Dude, you're getting in my way, man. I'm trying to look for evidence here and you're just getting in the way of everything. I don't think this will have to do with anything, but okay.
I don't think so.
I was gonna say, you're freaking nuts if you think something has to do with anything. Was there something in the fridge? Like, something? No? Alright. We're still missing something, so if you're enjoying this, like I said, hit that like button to show me you want more of these videos, so on and so forth. We checked that. This? Oh, it didn't let me do that before.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
And lonely without you. Hurry back, my darling, Nicole. XXXXXXXXX. Triple X. He was a cheating little ass. Getting on with another woman.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Get a statement from Mrs. Black, but go easy on her. She's had a rough day.
We'll see about that.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
I don't know why she would lie about that.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff.
Thank you for
They're
all
always
the people
out
that
drinking
subscribed to
together.
me today. Cat Milliam87, thank you for subscribing. If you subscribe, I will say.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Again, I don't see why she would lie about that.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Jesus.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
I really want to believe her. Because we know. Hold on, I'm going to choose a
You're
cue.
lying,
real quick.
Margaret. You're a lush. Kavanaugh's is your hangout.
Your tiny mind must really be aching. Do you have any evidence that proves I've ever been in that bar?
Well, no, we don't have evidence that you've been in the bar. We have evidence that you're. Hey, but
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
I mean, I don't. I'm gonna just use an intuition. We have an answer. Okay.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Yes, I am accusing you. Your husband was going to leave you. That's motive. Now your only alibi is an empty house. Get it off your chest. Tell me the truth.
Whatever your theories are, you're going to have to prove that I was there and that I wanted to hurt him. Do you think you can do that, detective?
You have receipt for the live hog, glasses, bloody pipe, train ticket. I mean, we don't really.
Looks like I made a mistake.
No. I want to doubt her Oh, this is probably gonna bite me in the ass.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last
This
night.
is gonna bite me in the ass. Like I said, I'm not gonna lurk to get every question.
Already
right.
told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
I guess she wouldn't really know about the concealed message.
Don't ask, you never find out.
I'm gonna doubt her on that.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My
How I know she
husband
would
and I
know
may
that or
have
not?
drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
We're out at 8. That
Please
we're
do,
out at 6, that ain't
Detective.
bad. Kill me. That ain't bad though. We're at a 6. Ain't bad.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Here soon I'm gonna have to end it, so we're gonna have to.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr.
and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life. He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
I'm hoping I can get this finished before, but I think there's probably a interrogation we have to do and all that fun stuff, so.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
That broad got
Looking for
socks
someone?
in her brassiere.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
That
to.
cherry pie was delish.
Frank
end
Morgan?
this probably.
Cole Phelps,
interrogating
LAPD.
or
I understand you're a
after we
friend of
interrogate.
Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have
Damn it!
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see
Fucked
Adrian?
up already.
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
You're lying, Morgan. What happened to Adrian?
I have 10 guys who say I was here the whole night. You think you can prove I was there?
Sorry. My mistake. If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're going to
I
have to
am
do a
not
lot
good at
better
this.
than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
yeah, we can tell him, but I will have to do that on the next episode. Hang on. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to end it off here. Sorry for just ending it off on a strange note. I love you guys. Remember to hit that follow button if you haven't already. For watching this for the first time, or like wondering who in the hell this is, why did he get affiliate? Hit that follow button to keep updated on when all new things and whenever I go live on Twitch. As always guys, keep gaming, keep being positive, and I'll see you in the next episode. Till next time guys. Peace.